Though it seems like a portable wars is coming and is kind of inevitable, with Xbox announcing that they're more than likely going to make a portable device, and the Nintendo Switch looming with a Nintendo Switch 2, and also now with back since 2023, PlayStation has also been confirmed to be in talks with different chip makers to make a PlayStation Portable, with Qualcomm coming out and saying since 2023 that they were interested in making a PlayStation Portable with Sony if that's what they wanted to do. PlayStation has also confirmed if they are going to make a portable device, it's to directly compete with Nintendo and its Nintendo Switch 2. People forget that this isn't the first time that PlayStation has gone head-to-head with Nintendo when it comes to portable devices. The PSP was wildly successful and sold 100 million units, which it competed with the Game Boy at the time and also with the PlayStation Vita. That wasn't so successful because of the fact that it had horrible memory that was proprietary and was extremely expensive. I understand why PlayStation did that, is because they were afraid of piracy, but at the same time, it really wasn't worth what they got. Nobody was able to afford the cartridges and be able to buy games at the same time. Buying an $80 cartridge and also a $50 game alongside with it was above people's wallet of what they had at the time. And I hope that PlayStation learns from their mistakes and understands that a good price point and also not having proprietary memory chips that are expensive, kind of taking a note from what PlayStation is doing with their SSDs, where you can get third-party SSDs as long as they're a certain speed. There are also certain third-party PlayStation-approved SSDs that work really well with the PlayStation and is really not extremely expensive, considering that the Xbox SSD is extremely expensive and also proprietary. Another reason why PlayStation failed with their portable system, and that I think they should fix in the future of their system, is not having a united library and at least having first-party titles to be able to be at a certain level of graphic fidelity in order for it to be on the actual portable device as well. Nintendo has always succeeded in making portable games that are not too expensive and that are really fun and that are not graphically impressive enough in order to put on the DS or on the Game Boy, in order to have a united sort of for the DS, and it didn't cost them a lot of money. And PlayStation, on the other hand, relied on AAA cinematic games that are kind of difficult to port to a PlayStation Portable device, not only to port, but also make it really difficult to make those standalone games for the PlayStation Portable or the PlayStation Vita. Is one of the reasons why they kind of let the Vita have the slowest death in the universe, is because they couldn't justify the price of making AAA titles that were for the PlayStation Vita in order to make money off of that when nobody was kind of buying the Vita at that point. But now that the Steam Deck has kind of laid out a plan that everybody can kind of follow, which is to make a united library with a united OS that allows developers to make Steam Deck approved games that work really well both on the Steam Deck and on your PC. And this is something that PlayStation can do with their PS6, and their next PlayStation Portable that they do is have a united library. And in my opinion, that is the most important thing that they can do. If they don't have a united library for at least first-party games where they have PlayStation Portable approved games that play on the PlayStation Portable that are a lot more optimized for that, it's DOA or dead on arrival. I don't see PlayStation being able to compete with the Switch, and I especially don't see them being able to compete with somebody like Steam Deck or Xbox that are rumored to make a device that is going to be fully handheld and have Steam integrated within it. The reason why PlayStation games are so beloved and so loved is because they're really good games. I am a big fanboy when it comes to PlayStation, even though I criticize them when they're wrong. But at the same time, the reason and their bread and butter of why PlayStation does so well is their first-party games are just so good. Every single year, PlayStation is in contention for Game of the Year because of certain games that they put out every single year. And having that on a portable device that you can connect on your TV and that you can also take on the go with you is something that is extremely needed. And from past rumors, PlayStation never really wanted you to connect your PlayStation Portable to the TV because they were afraid that maybe it would cut into their sales of their console. And I think now PlayStation understands with the Steam Deck and also with the Switch and the Switch 2 coming out soon, which is said to be the biggest console release of all time. PlayStation understands that even if it cannibalizes into your PlayStation console market, you're still selling software, which is the one thing that they want, and which is the one thing that PlayStation has always made abundantly clear, is that they do not expect to make any money on PlayStations. If anything, they'll make like $50 back, but where they're gonna make money is charging third-party supporters to be on the PlayStation in order to make a profit in the long run, and also making money from their store of their first-party titles. So if you take that into consideration, a PlayStation Portable 2 or a PlayStation Portable, whatever it is that you want to call it, makes a lot of sense for PlayStation. And I really hope that they take all these lessons of what they learned with the PlayStation Portable, the PlayStation Vita, and looking at what the Nintendo Switch did and what the Steam Deck did, and integrate it within their system as well. Keep in mind that the portable wars are coming, and it's going to be so much fun to see how these companies compete with each other in order to give us great games. I am looking so forward to this, and I really hope that they all give us the specs that we need so we can have maybe 2 portables. That would be really cool. I would really like that. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Which one are you looking forward to the most? Are you looking forward to the Switch 2? Would you look forward to a PlayStation Portable next generation? Or are you looking forward to the Xbox Portable? Let me know what you think in the comments below.